Our next storm system that's coming in for Saturday afternoon into Sunday is getting closer, so therefore we now have winter storm watches in place. I do think the east side of the state will be more along a winter weather advisory, maybe as well to the north, because where the winter storm watch is also where we're expecting the heaviest snowfall to come on through. So as we get toward later Saturday, 7 o'clock, we're going to see the snow already moving in. Now, it could start as early as about noon in some cases for the west side of Michigan, but mostly we're going to be waiting for a little later in the afternoon for things to really get going. It'll actually amplify overnight as the center of the low pressure there gets closer, so we'll be in the darker purples, and I can show you that here in just a moment. So it does peak overnight. You can see this is 4 o'clock in the morning on Sunday. We got the heavier snow coming down. It will move out as we go throughout Sunday itself, likely to be totally out of here by later Sunday afternoon. But notice the rain snow line is pretty far down to our south. So while we will warm up a little bit and get heavier wet snow, it is still going to be in the form of snow because the rain snow line is down to the south. So my initial snow map, unfortunately, a little more of a complicated one again because I do have the east side a little bit lower because those temperatures will be a little bit warmer and there's not going to be as much moisture coming down. So a lot of the moisture will be confined a little further over to the west side of the state. But again, with temperatures on the southeast part of the state bumping up to 32, 33, 34 degrees, that's going to cause the snow to be a little more compact. Now we do have what we call snow to liquid ratios. That's, when you say, hey, 1 inch of water equals 10 inches of snow, right? In a perfect world, yeah, but sometimes it's a little bit lower. Sometimes 1 inch of water only equals maybe 7 or 8 inches of snow, which I think is the case for the eastern part of the state. Now, it'll be slightly cooler on the west side, so we might have more of a 1 to 10 inches, or maybe even 1 inch to 12 inches, 15 inches sometimes. So therefore the snow to liquid ratios, even though you have the same amount of water, you're going to get different amounts of snow. And that's going to be happening on the west side and a little bit further to the north into central Michigan, where again, it stays a little bit on the cooler side. So overall, the blue 2 to 6 inches, the pink 7 to 12 inches. They are bigger ranges because we're going to have bigger ranges. You might not get as much as someone a couple blocks away from you, so it's going to be a little bit of a crazy storm, but I will keep you up to date and I'll have more updates as we get a little bit closer.